Yo, what's up guys? Tim here, welcome back to another Decant Boutique video. I was just looking at the next one that we're going to talk about right here, Silver Mountain Water. This is one of my most favorite Creed fragrance ever, and I'll tell you why right now. So here's the bottle, Creed Silver Mountain Water. It's, by the way, such a really gorgeous bottle. I love the all white finish. The only thing I don't like about it is I can't see the juice inside, how much I have left. But you know, maybe they should have put like a little sliver, the little thing of plastic right here that you can see through, a little cut or something. But besides the fact it is a very gorgeous, regal looking bottle, which I really like. Now, before we get right into the smell, let's look at the notes that's officially listed on the Creed website. We have top notes of bergamot, mandarin, and neroli, mid notes of green tea, blackcurrant buds, okay. Bottom notes of sandalwood and musk. Now this thing, incredible. Think of the Swiss Alps, that picture of the Swiss Alps, the snowy mountain, tons of snow, the river that flows down from the mountain onto the green, wide green field, the berries that's growing on the green field. You have all of that. You have a very cooling, kind of mountainy type of feeling mixed with greens and mixed with fruity notes. It's such a really nice complex fragrance. Now this one does have a little bit of the inky note as well. If you ask a lot of people, it has a kind of an inky-ish smell, which to me just lends to the uniqueness of this fragrance even more. It's such a unique, incredible scent, and it's one of those scents that really draws me to the house of Creed, because Creed has a lot of fragrances, a lot of smell that is just very nice and safe and wearable, and they have some of them that are just, wow, unique. How do you come up with this? And this is one of those ones that's just in the wow category. Like, whoever thought about this? The Swiss Alps that has a little bit of an inky note, a little bit of green, a little bit of berries, some nice mountainous, cooling vibe is such a combination that's so picturesque. Like, you can actually imagine a scene smelling this fragrance. And in terms of the smell itself, it is quite an incredible smell. It's mass appealing and it's practical. This is a scent that you can wear pretty much almost all the time. Now, with that being said, again, before we move on, this is one of my favorite scents of all time in the Creed house. I think this is my number one even from the house of Creed. So definitely check this out if you haven't done so yet. Moving on, now we have the performance, and this is where the fragrance shines as well. I get 7 to 9 hours roughly every time I wear this fragrance, and the projection is quite monstrous. It's moderate area. It's a quite strong projecting fragrance. I think that's due to the complexity of this scent. It's quite a really nicely blended fragrance. Even in the performance category, it's not beast mode, it's not 10 plus hours, it's not 2 arms lengths kind of reach, but it's good. It will last you all day, and it projects well enough to garner some compliments. And we'll talk about compliments a little later because it's so exciting what this thing does for the compliment factor. But let's move on to the next category. Next category, we have the versatility. This fragrance I wear myself as a signature scent all year round. It's cooling enough for the summertime, it's strong enough for the winter time, so I wear this pretty much year round as a signature scent. But if you're gonna wear it for a very specific occasion, I would say signature scent as well. I really can't think of an occasion that goes well with this specifically. It's such a really nice signature scent that people can associate you with because it's so unique. Wear this absolutely anytime. I highly recommend this for absolutely every season, every occasion. Now, moving on now, the compliment factor. This is my number one most complimented Creed fragrance in my whole entire collection. This thing is a beast when it comes to getting compliments because people can actually smell it, and it smells so cooling, so fresh, so invigorating all at the same time. And you know, if you've been in the fragrance field long enough, that fresh fragrances does super well in terms of getting compliments. And this one has enough freshness to propel it into the top tier compliment getting fragrance of the niche realm. I highly recommend this one if you're a compliment chaser. It has a lot of potential of getting you a lot of compliments. Based off my experience, this is my number one, like I said, Creed fragrance, most complimented Creed fragrance, beating even Aventus itself. So yeah, highly recommend this one. For compliment factor, super high. $4.15 for 100 ml, again, it's not worth it. I wouldn't buy this for $4.15. I got it off the gray market for, at the time, maybe $170. So you can get it on the gray market for relatively cheap, you know, half the price, or like cheaper than retail anyway. Or you can buy decant from Decant Boutique. We also sell decants of this. For this one, I recommend you getting maybe a 10 ml because this one is one that you can wear quite a lot, or even get a 20 ml if you want to do that. Or if you want to just sample a lot, all the Creed fragrances as one, get 1 ml or 3 ml of all of them. You can sample all of them just to see which one you like more. If you finish one of them and you like it, buy a bigger decant. Saves you a lot of money. However, if you do like Silver Mountain Water a lot, I do recommend you getting a full bottle. It's much more worth it because you can wear this all the time, all season, all year, all occasions. So you will be wearing this one quite a lot if you love it that much. So this one is a bottle-worthy Creed. So go ahead after you try out like a 3 ml decant, you really like it, look on the gray market. You can find it for relatively around $200 or sometimes cheaper than that, you know, depending on your luck, depends on the seller. But yes, this one is one of the only Creed fragrances that I would say is bottle-worthy. All right, that's it for Silver Mountain Water. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll continue the Creed series up next. So stay tuned, subscribe if you haven't. I'll see you guys next time. Peace and bye.